Interpol is building their own metaverse. The metaverse will not appear anytime soon because it has already arrived. The global police organization unveiled the first metaverse designed specifically for law enforcement around the world. The Interpol Metaverse, now fully operational, allows registered users to tour a virtual facsimile of the Interpol General Secretariat headquarters in Lyon, France, interact with other officers via their avatars, and even take immersive training courses in forensic investigation and other policing capabilities. The Interpol Metaverse is delivered via the Interpol Secure Cloud, which ensures its neutrality. During the interactive session, delegates from the General Assembly were able to digitally enter the Lyon building using avatars and virtual reality headsets. While the metaverse may appear to herald an abstract future for many, the issue it raises are those that have always motivated Interpol, assisting our member countries in combating crime and making the world, virtual or not, safer for those who inhabit it, said Interpol Secretary General Jürgen Stock. "We may be entering a new world," the Secretary General added, "but our commitment remains the same." In a subsequent panel discussion, Interpol also announced the formation of an expert group on the metaverse to represent law enforcement concerns on a global scale, ensuring that this new virtual world is secure by design. Let's dive into the video to know more and subscribe to Metagate for more such videos. Here we begin. New world, same commitment. The metaverse has numerous advantages for law enforcement, most notably remote work, networking, collecting, and preserving evidence from crime scenes, and providing training. Capacity building in the metaverse holds special promise, providing students with more opportunities to collaborate and network, as well as ensuring greater engagement through immersion and enabling hands-off activities. Experts from the Interpol Capacity Building and Training Directorate delivered a training course on travel document verification and passenger screening in a metaverse classroom on a live demonstration. Students were then teleported to an airport where they could practice their new skills at a virtual border crossing. The metaverse has the potential to transform every aspect of our daily lives, with enormous implications for law enforcement, said Interpol's Executive Director of Technology and Innovation, Mr. Oberoi. However, in order for police to comprehend the metaverse, we must first experience it. Not just for gamers. Far from being a toy for gamers, the metaverse is frequently discussed as the potential next stage in the evolution of the internet. According to Gartner, by 2026, 1 in every 4 people will spend at least an hour per day in the metaverse to work, study, shop, and socialize. According to the recently released Interpol Global Crime Trend Report, at the pace of digitalization is accelerated, crime has increasingly moved online. The panel discussion asked, how can law enforcement continue to protect communities and guarantee the rule of law if the boundaries of our physical world move further into a digital and seemingly borderless realm? How can police increase their awareness of threats while also capitalizing on opportunities? Criminals are already taking advantage of the metaverse. The World Economic Forum, which has collaborated with Interpol, Meta, Microsoft, and others to define and govern the metaverse, has warned that social engineering scams, violent extremism, and misinformation could pose special challenges. As the number of metaverse users grows and technology advances, the list of potential crimes will grow to include crimes against children, data theft, money laundering, financial fraud, counterfeiting, ransomware, phishing, and sexual assault and harassment. Some of these threats are likely to pose significant challenges for law enforcement, because not all acts that are criminalized in the physical world are considered crimes in the virtual world. By identifying these risks early on, we can collaborate with stakeholders to shape the necessary governance frameworks and cut off future criminal markets before they form, said Madan Oberoi, Interpol's Executive Director of Technology and Innovation. We can only build an effective response if we have these conversations now. Expert words. Will the metaverse require a virtual version of Interpol to police it for fraud and financial crimes if it is a virtual world? It's possible, like so many other things in the nascent metaverse. The more we learn about major players' plans for the metaverse, such as Fortnite and Meta, the more it appears that anti-money laundering and know your customer safeguards will be just as important, if not more so, in a space populated by virtual businesses selling virtual goods to avatars who will have to pay for them with virtual money. Hal Lanas, Trulio's chief technology officer, is concerned about how to counter these potential new threats. As the metaverse connects with the reality we all experience, maybe there's more and more transition between those existences, and to the money that the money is charged traversing that boundary, we'll need to focus on KYC to combat financial criminal activity, said PYMNT's Karen Webster. Though identity checks in the metaverse are currently a thought experiment, Lonas is well aware that given the metaverse's intense focus, AML and KYC issues will arise sooner or later, and connecting our monetary universe to the metaverse presents unique challenges. Imagine goods and services in the metaverse, and businesses operating in the metaverse will want to make real money and have a real business there, Lonas said. That's where we start having interesting conversations about how that moves back and forth and how we make it traceable, or if it stays untraceable, or what the mechanics of that financial bridge are. Consider potential metaverse scams. Lona said we can count on the formation of a virtual police force for the metaverse, similar to the US Treasury Department's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, but on a global scale. I believe the metaverse will have something akin to Interpol, he predicted. Consider it an international police force, a compliance committee, or a bureaucracy that will have to exist. That, I believe, will have to happen. It is unclear what it will take form as today, just as the metaverse itself does not fully exist yet. International agreements on the activity and what happens there will be required, Lonas told Webster. I imagine it to be like outer space, declared international territory, or perhaps Antarctica. I believe the same will be true for the metaverse. We'll need international agreements on what goes and what doesn't, as well as some kind of oversight body to keep an eye on. Among his most serious concerns are companies within the metaverse posing as investment banks and real estate firms, or selling highly speculative and completely fictitious securities and properties. One of my main concerns is that we might have a metaverse investment market, something like metaverse futures or a whole investment marketplace, Lonas said. Imagine a metaverse real estate or stock market where we is actually investing and betting on the future prospects of various business or investment products that might be created there. I just worry there are things that are traditionally pretty safe in the reality we have today will not nearly be as safe as the metaverse, he continued. It may take some time to understand some of these new risks, as well as the dynamics of an investment or another financial transaction. What do you think about Interpol building their metaverse? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe for more and hit the bell notification icon to never miss an upload by us. Thanks for watching. Take care.